Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, this is good news. One of the most interesting fights of 2026 may come through fruition. Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis. Y'all already know that Devin Haney is a three-division world champion. Just defeated Brian Norman Jr. as he moved up to the 147-pound division. Keyshawn Davis going to be fighting Jamaine Ortiz January 31st as the co-main to Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. Keyshawn Davis, champion in the 135-pound division, and an Olympian, silver Olympian, silver medalist, representing USA. This is an interesting matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Keyshawn Davis is a big 135 with big 140. And I think this will be a very interesting matchup. It will be a very interesting promo. I believe this will be a way better fight than the Brian Norman Jr. If y'all been following the channel, Punch on Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, I've been telling y'all that Brian Norman Jr. Yeah, he got some skills, but very green and one of the most effective fighters of this young generation. If you look at his resume, if you look at his amateur pedigree, nothing like a Keyshawn Davis and nothing like a Devin Haney. I think this will be Devin Haney, best opponent outside of Vasily Lomachenko. Keyshawn Davis in his prime. Keyshawn Davis is very hungry and very, very polished, very skilled. Could box and punch. Got power in both hands, very athletic. And he's willing to throw down. He got dog in him. So I think it will be a very, very good matchup for Devin Haney. Devin Haney seems like he got his confidence all the way up after his performance versus Brian Norman Jr. His confidence was in question when he went into the fight with Jose Ramirez this past May. And yes, he beat Jose Ramirez, but a lot of people still questioning whether he got PTSD from the Ryan Garcia, loss. But he regained himself. He got his confidence back. He got his mojo back. He answered the question about if his power is going to transition to the 147-pound division. And you know what? He passed with flying colors in every aspect, or just passed in everything that people had questions about. This is great. This will be a great momentum, of course. And it will actually be a very... If Keyshawn Davis does beat Jamaine Ortiz with flying colors, this will be a very, very good momentum going into a Devin Haney fight. And a Devin Haney being Brian Norman Jr. will be a great momentum going into a Keyshawn Davis fight. I like how 2026 is going to plan out. I've been saying it throughout my channel that 2026 is probably going to outdo 2023. I don't think that 2024 outdid 2023 nor 2025. But I think 2026, starting off with January 31st, of course, it is going to be an extraordinary year, in my opinion. Other fights to be looking for. And let me add, of course, people have been talking about whether Keyshawn Davis is going to stay in the 140-pound division. And I think that is the best move for Keyshawn Davis to, after this fight, if he passed with flying colors, to move on to the 147-pound division. Because, of course, a lot of people have been wanting to see or been asking Keyshawn, is he going to fight a Shakur? Shakur, you're going to fight Keyshawn. And people are picking Shakur to beat Teofimo Lopez. If y'all are very knowledgeable about my channel, y'all know I got Teofimo Lopez beating Shakur Stevenson respectfully. But we all know that Keyshawn wouldn't fight Shakur. So it wouldn't be ideal if Keyshawn stays in the same division that Shakur Stevens is going to be in. If Keyshawn Davis does beat Jamaine Ortiz, and let's say Shakur beats Teo, I highly doubt it, but let's just say he does. They wouldn't fight each other at 140. Some of them will have to move. They won't maximize their potential to be great or their pursuit of greatness. People will question their motive of what you want out of your career. Either your friendship is more important or legacy is more important. So it's good that Keyshawn Davis is planning to move to the 147-pound division. Probably Teofimo Lopez, if he beats Shakur Stevenson, is going to be the mandatory. He could petition to be the mandatory to Devin Haney through the WBO. So 2026 could be very, very great legacy-wise, lucrative-wise. We would like to see we still want to see the Devin Haney rematch with Ryan Garcia. I believe he still got to get his get back, but we got to see Ryan Garcia get back to the winning column and get a title versus a potential Mario Barrios in February. Put it this way. We did have a Javante Tank Davis in the mix when we've been talking about the build up all throughout these years with Devin and Tio and Shakur and Ryan. But I guess we got the new Davis, and that's Keyshawn Davis, and probably we need to just push Javante Tank Davis to the side until he truly wants to commit to legacy reigning supreme and put himself in the mix of these potential fights. So instead of Javante Tan Davis, we got Keyshawn Davis in the mix now. Let me know what y'all think about this matchup. I think it's an incredible matchup. I think it's a 50-50 fight. I could see Keyshawn Davis winning this fight, and I could see Devin Haney winning this fight. Um, it's too early to call it because I really want to know how Keyshawn Davis will do with Jamaine Ortiz. Devin Haney is more proven at the professional level, but Keyshawn Davis is well polished and could really do some damage and could beat a Devin Haney if with the proper game plan. Let me know what y'all think.